What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Cardinal Red, and we back for some more of that Ali Land boxing talk, people. And today, we talking super fights fans want to see in 2020. MayPac 2. Alright, y'all, so we're going to break down what are the chances of MayPac 2 actually happening in 2020 and who would actually win if MayPac 2 took place in 2020. Alright, y'all, so, recently, Floyd Mayweather, through another person, I guess his publicist or whatever, put out a comment surrounding what everybody was building up to be the MayPac 2 event in 2020. And he basically said that he was retired, he's not coming back to the sport of boxing, blah, 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 blah. We've all heard this before. But I feel like, number one, I feel like he signed that contract, and I believe it was 5 fights, if I'm not mistaken. I should have looked it up before I started recording, but I believe Floyd Mayweather signed a 5-fight deal with Rising MMA or whatever it's called. Floyd, let's look it up. Floyd Mayweather. Alright, so I'm looking up this Rising contract. See, Floyd Mayweather pulled in $88 million for the belt, approximately 62. Alright, here it is. Hold on, I'm looking for the info. Give me a second. It doesn't actually say how many. It doesn't actually say how many fights he signed for. Well, not in this article, and I don't want to waste everybody's time looking it up. But I believe he signed a 5-fight deal, if I'm not mistaken. It was for some ridiculous amount of money. And I just feel like he will be back in some type of exhibition form. As far as MayPac 2 goes, I think if Pacquiao is seriously able to unify those titles, and I think if he was to defeat either Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford, it would happen. I actually would like to see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight and then fight Pacquiao, but I don't think it's going to happen like that. I think it would be more of they try to feed Pacquiao to the lions. Like they give him one, if he beats one, put him up against the next one, he probably won't win. I think that's the feeling of the promoters, because Bob Arum's in a situation where he can't lose. He doesn't want Terrence Crawford to lose because that's his cash cow at the moment. Even though Terrence Crawford's not doing big pay-per-view numbers, that's the biggest fighter Bob Arum has. And although Al Heyman and PBC Boxing have plenty of welterweights, Errol Spence is the only. Well, I think he might not be the only undefeated one, but he's the highest ranked undefeated welterweight he has. So he's the cash cow of PBC at the moment. So they're both in a situation to where if we place him against Pacquiao and Pacquiao actually wins, then what happens to our what happens to our cash cow at that point? Are people still going to follow him? Is he going to get crushed by the fan base because he got beat by what's considered an old fighter? They have a lot to lose, put it that way, when it comes to Spence and Crawford. They both have a lot to lose if they lose to Manny Pacquiao. So I'm leaning more toward MayPac 2 will happen if he can secure one of those fights. I think if he can secure one of those fights around May, I think MayPac 2 might happen right at the end of 2020, and it would be a big money fight. Like I said, Errol Spence, Pacquiao, Terrence Crawford, Pacquiao, big money fights. People are going to pay to watch it. And if he wins, MayPac2 is an event again. You know, everybody's gonna want to see that. Uh, I don't know where all this Conor McGregor talk plays in. I really don't think that fight's gonna happen, but it's possible. You know, if Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are not willing to risk, you know, taking a loss to Manny Pacquiao. So let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section. Super fights fans want to see in 2020. MayPac2. Is it going to happen? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Hit that like button for me. Please subscribe, you know, share, all that good stuff, man. This is Cardinal Red Does It All, and we out of here.